Welcome back. They've battled lockdowns, an empty shopping centre, and they've done everything by the book. But these businesses say they have a bigger battle on their hands and they want centre management to speak up.
The shutters are down, the padlocks are everywhere, the 4 lease signs too.
Lives getting ruined, houses getting lost. I mean, it's very sad what's happening to people here.
The centre was empty.
I left the centre for a year now and I'm still getting invoiced for rent payment.
And centre management is closing up shop too.
We just want to have a chat about...
You're trespassing. You're trespassing.
All right, mate. Well, you just told me to come in.
Things aren't swell at Fairfield City Central, formerly Nita City at Fairfield in Sydney's west.
I reckon I lost about the last few years at the end of my lease, about $100,000 to $200,000.
Retailers here tell us it's allegedly been going downhill since the new owners took over.
You've got so many shops that are vacant there. Where do you start?
A walk around the centre seems to back that up. Sargon had the subway for 18 years. Not anymore.
I'd saved money to open this. I'd borrowed money off my dad. I've lost all that now. I've got nothing to show for it.
Justin had a mobile phone shop. Zian, a barber shop. Recently, long-term tenant Donut King walked away. So when Sargon and Justin's leases were up,
I went to return the key and they refused to take the key.
Yeah, they've done that to me as well.
that hasn't stopped the centre still charging Justin rent, even though he has no lease or is not there.
Yes, that's right. That sounds so ridiculous.
Problem was twofold. The big anchor stores that were here and gave flow-on trade to smaller shops slowly pulled out of the place. When Big W left, it hurt. The place, they say, was empty.
I had one of the managers at the time came to the door of my shop and he goes, if you don't pay rent, you leave.
And then COVID hit and the halcyon days of barbering were gone. Remember those many months last year when we all had long hair?
Especially for us, barber shops had to shut. And the surprising thing that they were asking us for rent for all that period. Either you pay rent or you leave.
In the end, the centre didn't charge him, but when the Big Scissors lease was eventually up and Ziad decided to leave...
After the contract was about to finish, I received an email from them saying if I don't renew the contract for another 5 years, then I have to pay the rent.
Now they've sent him a bill for $97,000. That's a lot of haircuts. But no one at centre management wanted to give their side of the story.
This is what the tenants tell us. They come up here to have a word with them and no one opens the door.
Try to email them, contact them, no contacts at all.
They don't want to talk to you.
We got no information on how to help us during this difficult time.
As for all the other struggling mum and dad shop owners inside...
They're too scared to talk while they're losing a lot of money and hoping, they're just hoping for things to get better. But I think, as you can see behind me, there's no hope. There is no hope in this centre, and if you go inside, you'll see the same story as well.
But for those who did throw in the towel, there's still no escape.
Well, they're still chasing me at the moment.
There'll be a lot more sad stories coming. There's a lot of people owing a lot of money, and I think they're going to be on the same boat, just walking out soon. It's a sad story.